In a world full of unsafe schools, constant threats, and unfunny edgelords, Milah, that's me, and my two best friends try to do the impossible to create a teen-friendly school shooting survival guide.
Coming up, looking out, I'll survive, no doubt. Never fear, bring it on, break it down, what's in my way?
Milah's Declassified School Shooting Survival Guide. Your results may vary. Now, if you're anything like me, then you're one of 50 million people living in fear every day that the kid you picked on a little too hard might show you what for. If you're not, you're probably one of the people who knows a kid that you don't want killed. Either way, this is a serious issue. I mean, if these schools ever stop being attacked, then how would the news stay in business? CNN, NBC, Fox, InfoWars all depend on our brave sacrifice. But how do we minimize our pain, grief, and suffering? Well, in this video, we dive deep and figure it out.
Chapter 1. Why does this happen?
There are a lot of reasons why schools are shot up, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of them on the news. Well, I'm here to tell you that they're wrong. These political analysts haven't even seen the inside of a school since April 19th, 1994. So while you may be led to believe that the only two reasons that people go postal is because of guns and mental illness, I'm here to tell you from here on the ground floor that that's not the only reason that someone might want to bid a two-step goodbye. School is a CIA psyop designed to make you insane. You wake up at 5 to 6 a.m., sit in a chair all day, can't have fun, can't talk, have to eat gruel, surrounded by this facade of cheeriness, all to go home stressed with about 4 hours of free time before it gets dark, and all you can do is stress about homework and go back to sleep. And you wonder why people shoot up schools? Maybe if we weren't kept in cages like rabid animals and stretched and squeezed into a mold that can only fit a few people who are basically non-human so they can thrive in a world that sets everyone up for disappointment. And you dare to think that school shooters are anything other than godless heathens lacking humanity and running on pure bloodlust. How dare you think to empathize with somebody who's done something bad? Don't you know that as soon as you break the rules, you have no ethical consideration left? Don't you know that there is nothing you can do to fix anything in this world? Sorry, I got a little carried away there. While there may be something to gain from considering a mass murderer's frame of reference, this isn't a documentary hosted by some science nerd. This is a survival guide by teens for teens. Let's get back to talking about what you as a grade schooler can do to protect yourself and the people you care about.
Chapter 2. Alice is wrong.
If you're still in school, you've definitely had Alice drills. They may be called something different, but I'm sure they're mandated by now. ALICE, for the uninformed, stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, Evacuate. It'll get you out of a tight spot, right? Wrong. ALICE will probably get you killed. What you need to do is follow my patent-pending balls method. First step, bolt. You need to run away, obviously. There's only one entrance that your intruder came through, so there's tons of open exits. Doors, windows, maybe you could jump off the roof if you're feeling saucy enough. If bolting doesn't work, you've got to A. Ask them if they're going to kill you. In the 0 Hour documentary about Columbine, there's a part where the shooters corner this one jock who they specifically set out to kill in the library. When they're about to pull the trigger, he asks, "Are you going to kill me?" To which the guy says, "No." If it worked for them, it might just work for you. Plus, it's probably your only option if you couldn't run. Once you've escaped the building, you're going to L, locate your house. Afterwards, you need to L, leave, go home and stay safe and do it all over again tomorrow. But not before you S, send all the videos you took to social media.
Chapter 3. Ham for the cam.
Now, obviously, you're not destined to survive a shooting. There aren't nearly enough crisis actors for these shootings to remain completely victim-free. In this case, you've got to give the people what they want. Make sure you don't die in vain. Die because of the lack of security. Die a hero. Die while endorsing a president. They'll love that one. As sad as it might feel to lose your life so early, I'm sure your pundit of choice will have a good week with what you say. Bonus points if you're under the age of 10. Then you're so innocent that anything can be ascribed to you. But hey, there's always a chance you'll survive, right? Odds are you will, actually. Over 50 years, 1,924 schools were shot up, leading to 637 deaths. This results in an average of 1/3 of a death per incident. Given that the average school in the United States hosts 526 people, you have a 0.33 over 526 chance of being killed, or a 0.06% chance of being killed in an active shooting. I couldn't find anything with comparable odds because it turns out that all the rare events that people commonly think of, shark attacks, lightning strikes, lottery winnings, are all way more rare. But it's still pretty rare. It's about the same odds as flipping a coin 10 times and getting all heads. So unless you've got some weighted coins, you'll probably survive.
Chapter 4. Afterlife.
So now that your school's been shot up and you survived, it's time to take action. No matter what role you take, school shootings will change your life. Now that you're a victim, you can finally get out all the things you have to say, so long as it pertains to what happened to you. If you've ever seen The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, you'll understand the idea of moving forward and not letting tragedy define you, but this is the real world. Move over, rich people. There's a new way to get into politics. Tell them all your spicy hot takes about guns that are lended credence because of what happened to you. Maybe this is the only way to get laws passed in this world anymore. At least you'll probably be set for life. So, I think we've covered everyone in this survival guide. Onlookers, victims, survivors. Who else do we need to discuss? Oh, yeah.
Chapter 5. Murder is wrong.
Alright. Okay, alright. This one goes out to all the people who are thinking about shooting up a school. Alright, I see you. I feel you. Don't do what you're thinking about doing, alright? This one goes out to you. I call it, Don't Shoot the School. I hope you like it. Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! Shooting the school is something you don't do. Not even if someone else is bullying you. I get that you may not have a neighbor yet, but don't do something that you will definitely regret. Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! I don't want anyone to die. So murder is not something you should try. And don't feel like you'd be letting down your mates how it's Southland. Cause you'd be stupid thinking anyone unfortunate is your friend. Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! There's better ways to save your rage, like exercise, eating extra fries, and playing video games. The vast majority of these will only hurt you physically. And if you wanna be American and die of heart disease, don't shoot the school! Don't shoot the school! Oh, school shootings are so bad. Oh, school shootings are not bad. So be extra careful if you are a minority, because your violent actions reflect poorly on the whole country.